Beauty by Altavis, the color series featuring Shimmering Chartreuse. So I'm going to start out with this LED gel polish called Lime Zest to change the color of my nail polish without changing the system, which I do have a dip powder system already on my nails. And the great thing about gel polish, it holds on to the dip powder system so well that it lasts way longer than if you put the gel polish directly onto your own nail plate. So I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this color, and it's a very pretty color, a type of green. As you can see, the bottle, it says Lime Zest, but it has such a beautiful shimmer that I can't just call this Lime Zest. I'm going to have to call it Shimmering Chartreuse because I think it's a bit fancy. And because it is fancy, I can't just call it lime green. I have to give it the appropriate name. As you can see, the color is a bit thin, so I have to give it several layers in order to get that full-bodied color. Because this color just looks so rich, I really want to get the full value of the color. So I don't mind doing several layers and putting my hands back into the LED UV light to cure all of those layers. And it's perfectly fine to do. I only do gel polish every now and then, so I'm not concerned too much with the UV light. It's something that I do pretty rare, and it's such a low interval of light, of UV light, that it's been said to be safe to use. So I don't mind going ahead and doing this a few times. I think I'm going to have to wind up putting about 3 or 4 coats of polish in order to really get it to look solid in color. And you're starting to see now that beautiful shimmer. It almost looks like the color has an inner glow to it. And I think that's what makes it fancy. So I can't just call this lime green or just some other type of green. That it just, it's a little too fancy for that. I think this is going to be about my my 3rd coat for the rest of the fingers. Yeah, and I'm going to have to continue with this because it's still very light, and I definitely want to see more of a full-bodied color. But it goes on so smooth. You don't need to put a whole lot of polish on the brush, otherwise it will drip and run off to the side. And if that does happen, you can just go around the edges and quickly clean it up so that it doesn't harden on your skin when you put it in the LED UV light. So I'm just going to speed this up for you because this definitely took a little time, being that I had to do several layers. Most polishes, regular nail polish anyway, takes about 2 coats, sometimes 3. But I finally got the full-bodied color I want, and I'm ready for the reveal for both hands. And now that all the painting is done, because there was just so many layers and layers, but it is so worth it because look at the result. Just a pretty, lovely lime-colored green with a little bit of something extra to it that gives it a nice inner glow, a shimmer. Chartreuse is the name of a French liqueur that ranges in color from green to yellow. Talk about fancy. And of course, this color has all of the benefits of the color lime green, which are just energizing and a newness, starting fresh, a zest for life. It has all of that and then some, because it also gives you this shimmer that makes it feel a little bit more special than your lime green colors. It's lime green with a little splash of pizzazz. And of course, we've got to put our cuticle oil because that's what keeps the nail strong. That's what keeps the cuticle strong, which is where the matrix of the nail is. So that's what makes those nails come out really nice and strong and healthy, cuticle oil. And of course, I've got to make sure I get some of it on my hands because it gives my hands such a lovely presentation for the nails. And I hope you have enjoyed this. I wanted to include this shimmering lime green so that you can benefit from the value of this fancy color. Definitely a mood booster. Well, bye for now.